Hi, welcome to Bond Immigration Channel. Many U.S. family-based immigration practitioners wonder if U.S. consulates have given priority to family-based immigrant visa issuance and recovered its visa processing capacity to pre-pandemic level. Today, we will quote-unquote pick on U.S. Consulate China and India and deep dive into the F1 and F2 family-based immigrant visa issuance up to November 2022 statistics to see where the current U.S. Consulate China and India's immigrant visa issuance level is at in comparison to the peak level of the time period. U.S. citizens and permanent residents who petition to reunite with their adult unmarried children abroad are usually seniors. Adult children here stands for children who are 21 years older. Many of these senior petitioners are longing for the reunion anxiously as they age. According to Visa Bulletin January 2023, the current waiting period for F1 and F2B class immigrant visa is 8 years. Let's take a close look into the statistics from April 2021 to November 2022. U.S. Consulate China issued 122 F1 class immigrant visa back in August 2021, which was the peak throughput seen of the period, and issued 23 in November 2022, which stands at 19% of its peak of the period. On the hand of F2 class, U.S. Consulate China issued 280 F2B class immigrant visa back in July of 2021, which was the peak throughput seen of the same period, and issued 57 F2B class in November 2022, which stands at only 20% of its peak of the period. What about other U.S. consulates' recovery status? Let's check India's statistics for the same time period. U.S. Consulate India issued 39 F1 class immigrant visa back in July 2021, which was the peak throughput seen of the period, and issued 25 in November 2022, which stands at 64% of its peak of the period. On the hand of F2 class, the peak throughput of 36 F2B class immigrant visa issuance was seen in recent October 2022, and 30 F2B class immigrant visa issued in November of 2022 stands at 83 of its peak throughput already, which is much encouraging. It's important to note that I don't have these statistics of monthly embassy scheduled interviews by visa class by consulate. Being an upstream working unit, embassy's interview scheduling throughput can be the input constraints on U.S. consulate's immigrant visa issuance level. Do you agree? To conclude our analysis, the F1 and F2B class immigrant visa consular issuance is being caught up. It has not fully recovered worldwide yet. The visa interview wait time is still too lengthy for senior petitioners. And we believe the possible roadblocks still on the way are local COVID constraints, consular personnel shortages, and proper prioritization. We hope U.S. consulates give more priority to American family reunion by increasing F1 and F2B class immigrant visa issuance level. This concludes our analysis today. Thanks for watching. Please leave comments, questions, suggestions, and subscribe to the channel to receive the analysis and prediction next month.